choice. The difference between the life you're living and the life you want is called choices. Welcome to another episode of Life Choice with Veekii Royce, and I am your host, Veekii Royce. This program is to give you insight into the characterization of important people in the society, where we'll be talking about their lifestyle and the decision they made that made them relevant in the society. Before we go into today's debate and gist, we'll be going on a quick break, and we will come back. There is more. Please sit back and relax. We'll be right back.
It's a new dawn, yeah. Life choice.
Oh, life is full of choices. We live with them, I guess you noticed. I can hear the voices, but I still choose the way of life.
Life choice
With Veekii Royce, Veekii Royce.
life choice.
With Veekii Royce, Veekii Royce.
We've got the gist and scoop, yeah. Come check this. We've got the glitz and glamour, yeah. Life choice. We take you through reality. We take you through spirituality. We bring you from the depths. We take you to the heights. Life choice with Veekii Royce. Veekii Royce. Life choice
With Veekii Royce,
Veekii Royce.
Veekii Royce.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Life Choice with Veekii Royce, and I am your host, Veekii Royce. On today's episode, we'll be talking about love. And today in the studio with me is no other than the multi-award-winning gospel musician, a father and a husband. His name is Victor Thompson. You're welcome to the show.
Drum rolls.
So pleased to have you
Same here.
coming on the show.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
I always do.
We're so honored to have you.
Same here. Thank you so much for having me.
So how's the journey been so far?
Amazing. Amazing. It's been full of ups and downs, but it's been amazing.
Wow. So at what point in your life did you just made a decision, I want to be a gospel artist, and gospel it is?
For some time now, I've been a church boy all my life. Yeah. So all through the years, it's been gospel. So it's not like a major decision I sat down and I'm like, you know what? Let me do this gospel thing for real. It's been there all my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So apart from gospel, what other things do you do?
Apart from gospel music,
Yes.
I think gospel is all-encompassing, because when the gospel talking about Christ and all that, then I also talk about love. You know, I want a situation where couples are able to have a romantic moment with a beautiful song that is clean. And Victor Thompson is right there to display. You know, so that's just it for me. Love songs, gospel songs, but I think I don't want to separate the both of them, because the Bible is complete.
Yes.
There's love in the scriptures, so I just bring it out and just make it into songs. And so all I do is gospel, including the love songs.
So have there been any time where people just assume that you're a secular artist and a love singer for that matter?
Yes. Years ago, there's something I do. I do what we call Love Friday, and I do Worship Wednesday. So people are like, this guy, we're not really sure about what this guy is about. This is what this guy is doing, love this thing. But truthfully, who should define love if not us?
Yes.
we have the best interpretation, so we cannot leave it to people to just assume what they like. If we have the best interpretation of what love is, then we should sit down and do it well and dish it out to people. So I think religious minds are just like, we're not sure where this guy is standing because you do love songs, clean love songs. Everyone has their own perception, by the way. So
tell us, what inspires your kind of music?
I think it's from my walk with God.
Okay.
My walk with God, how far it's brought me, experiences over time of what we've been through together, that inspires the kind of songs I do. Because when I do them, it cuts deeper. The expression is right. There's no faking it. The expression is right. So people are like, this guy, when you sing, it just hits me deep. I'm just singing from a place of understanding, and that informs the kind of songs I do.
So your songs has blessed a lot of people, including myself.
Oh.
So I am honored to have you here.
Thank you. Same here.
Can you tell us, has there been any time you felt like giving up in this career?
Of course. Was it 3 years ago, thereabout? Just a few years down the line. My wife was somewhere, and I just sent her a text. Like, you know what? This music, I'm never doing it again. And I'm sure that text broke her. She was very devastated. She ran and was like, what's happening? This one. I was like, I'm not interested. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want
to that level.
I was like, you know what? I don't want to talk to anybody.
Wow.
She was in the room with me. We were texting. You can just imagine that she was in the room with me, and I just didn't feel like talking to her. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do music anymore. Let me just go and look for other things to do. I was just tired. It just felt like you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you're not getting the expected results in my own eyes or in my own way. You understand? So it can be very frustrating when you do the same thing, keep doing the same thing. But not knowing that people are even getting blessed. People are being blessed by everything we're doing. But me, I just want, you know what?
Sharp.
I'm doing this thing. Everything should just... So I think the focus was wrong.
Yes.
It was more of...
what people wanted and the fame and the name.
Thank you. This thing should just fire now everywhere, Victor Thompson. Instead of actually focusing on putting God before the people.
Yes.
Even if it is one person that is blessed and knows God through my music, at that point I was not seeing it from that viewpoint. But then after some while she spoke and she was like, this blah 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 blah. And we prayed about it, we spent some time, we started doing some things. Then she just said, you know what, let's just do a worship program for God. It was an idea. Let's do a worship program for God. Let's spend, I think, almost all we had at that time. Let's just do it for God. And from that moment till now, it was like something happened. From the moment we had that event till now, it was like something happened. So I just felt like God was just sitting and he was just like, this guy needs to put me first.
Yes, because I know that a lot of gospel ministers also have been focusing on the people, what the people will say, expectation of people's, responses on the
I agree.
and everything, and it just makes them forget God.
I agree.
Rather than focus on God, because he said his ways is not
our ways, yeah.
Now we are not focusing on God. We're just looking at and we're waiting on the results we want to see. We're not capitalizing on what people should be saying or how people should view us.
I agree with you 100.
So we are waiting for people's response before we believe that we've made it.
So it's no longer about
God anymore.
No.
Wow. This is going to be an interesting episode. So we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about love. We still have in the studio Victor Thompson. We'll be right back.
With Veekii Royce, Veekii Royce.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Life Choice with Veekii Royce, and I am Veekii Royce. For sponsorship and advert placement, please call the numbers displayed on your screen. And also, please do well by following all our social media handles, and don't forget to share our videos. And I still have the wonderful, amazing Victor Thompson in the studio. So tell us, what's the definition of love?
That's a very sweet topic.
The area you like.
But if I am to talk about love, then I don't think we'll be able to leave the studio today. But I'll just keep it short. For me, love is everything called sacrifice. Love is complete. Love is patient. Love is enduring. Sometimes you just want to kick that person you love, but at the same time you want to be patient with them.
True.
So love is calm. Love is calm. There are times when the storm is raging, but love helps you keep it together. That's the beauty of love.
How are you sure you love someone? How do you know that you read this person and love this person? How are you sure you love someone?
So I'm going to give practical answers. So for my wife now, I don't think there's anything I cannot do for her.
Wow.
If right here in the studio now my wife calls, I'm like, you know what? I will leave this.
Your wife is lucky. Wow.
So I'm ready to go 200 for her, 200%.
Wow.
So when you love someone, you're ready to go like miles on ending for the person.
So the way you're talking now, it shows that you really love your wife.
Of course.
Apart from your wife, before you got married, is there somebody you can actually, because I know at the end of it all, as a married man, you always find like there's a point in your life when you look back and begin to measure the love and affairs you've had in the past.
Oh.
Like, have there been anyone you love more than your wife in the past?
I don't think so. It's not even about thinking. I think what even made the affection for my wife deeper is I'm someone that I'm very good at mirroring back what you do to me. If the moment I walk in here and you don't smile, I just like this person does not want anything. Anyways, let me just keep my face straight. So what you do to me, I mirror it back to you. So she showed true love, as in like it's just selfless. There was a point before we got married. She does some things to me, and I'm like, all these things you are doing, I hope you are not faking them. No, because I had my guards. I had my guards so high. I don't want anybody into my space at all. Wow. At that time, But I was like, are you sure this thing is real? Don't come and start doing all these things. So don't, But then, by the day, I see that this thing is true. I see that the selflessness is true. It's real.
How long did it take you to discover that?
2 years.
Excuse me?
2 years.
Man.
Are you on my side or on whose side?
On our side.
No, it took me 2 years. No, at that point, I was just like, I don't want anybody in my space. I just want to focus myself on, on my craft and everything. But then she kept bringing it. And I keep, all these things you're doing, please, because I was like, how can somebody love somebody like this? So then, I'm sure by now, she knows that I love her more. Because I saw real love, I saw true love, I saw selflessness. I gave in totally. As in, I just dropped all the walls, everything. So I wouldn't say there's not, up till tomorrow, there's no comparison. Up till tomorrow, there's no comparison.
So do you believe in love at first sight?
Love at first sight. Love at first sight, it happens. But me, I'm someone that I try to check things. I reason things too much.
So you're not the type that.
I'm not the type that will just see somebody and just like, this person, I've fallen completely for this person. I'm not that kind of person.
Oh wow.
But however, I think there's love at first sight. You
think or you believe?
I think. I'm very careful with my words now. I think there's love at first sight, but not me.
Not you. Let the camera, please pick that. Say not him. So tell us, what do you think make people fall out of love?
I think lack of communication.
Make people fall out of love?
I think lack of communication. Secrecy. My wife and I, there's nothing we cannot talk about. We don't sweep things under the carpet. We don't try to, you know what? You've done that one. I won't talk about it. I'm someone that normally I don't talk about things.
Very
when you offend me,
reserved.
I'm very reserved. I don't talk about things. I'll just allow it, just die a natural death, you know. But then, deep down in my heart, I'm still holding plenty things. Even though I don't want to talk about it, I'm still holding a lot of things in my heart. But then she would drag me. This thing, we must talk about it. What is it? We must talk about. So there was a day like that. I was like, okay, breakfast was not ready by 9 a.m. And normally I don't even like breakfast like that. Then I just came out. I was like, you said I should be talking about everything. No, now 9 a.m. Now the breakfast is not ready. So there's nothing we don't talk about. And what you talk about, it is easy for you guys to just
dissolve it.
You resolve and everything, it dissolves and it brings you guys closer.
Yeah.
You know what this person does not like. You know what this person likes and all that. So conversations helps strengthen love. So lack of conversation, secrecy, everything. You just keep enduring. Then okay. Before you know it, you're just living like normal partners, you know.
For you begin to
then attentions from elsewhere begins to
chip in.
Then you get this person's this. I love the way this person greets me in the morning, or I love the way the person. Anytime there's no time I post a picture on my status that this guy will not send me messages. You're looking beautiful, but my husband will not do that. Do you know something?
Yeah, comparison.
But if you make a new hair and your husband
does not notice,
maybe he's absent-minded at that time and doesn't notice it, you call his attention to it. My wife, when she does nails, oh God, she did that. She made her nails yesterday. I was away, and I was even exhausted.
So you can't.
So this morning, I was just preparing. You know, she was just doing like this, and she was just doing like this, and I was like, "Kilo Shelley, what's happening? What's happening?" I was eating. They were like, "It's like you're not seeing something, Abby." What's that? They're like, "You're not seeing something." I said, "Oh, the nails are beautiful."
Ooh, that solves it.
You know, that solves it. But when it becomes like she's not talking about it, then someone else gives her that compliment. Oh. There's already a problem.
Yes, there is.
So lack of conversation and other things.
Well, I hope you're learning from the Honorable himself that love is beyond what we see, is an action in general. So we'll go on a quick break and we'll come back. We're still gisting about love. We'll be right back.
With Veekii Royce, Veekii Royce.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Life Choice with Veekii Royce. I am still your humble host, Veekii Royce. And I still have with me in the studio, Victor Thompson.
I'm still glad to be here.
I'm very, very pleased to be, to have you here. Do people change when they love someone?
I don't think people change when they love somebody. I think their real self comes out when they love somebody. So it must have been like maybe a case of insecurities. That for me now, that means I had so much love on my inside, but I had my guards up. So when I experienced true love, the real me came out. So it was not like I changed. There's just an unveiling of who I am.
So nobody changes for love?
Love unveils who you are.
There's this general thing going on the internet. Women or ladies will always come out to say, when the person loves you, the person must change. Like if the person likes to eat fufu, for instance, and the other person does not like, those local kind of dishes, and you say, no, but you must change because you love me. You must do it the way I want it. You must be able to eat vegetable. And this is an African man that likes to eat. So literally, even in the aspect of behavior, a lot of people just mix this idea up of a man must change or a lady must change because I love her or he loves me. Okay, so I would rather look at it from the point of compromise. Right.
I rather look at it from a point of compromise. Love is compromising as well. Love is compromising. If prior to this time, I like to be very prompt.
Right.
If a meeting is for 7, I like to be. Well, my wife, church service, she has to do the makeup and
Fix her hair.
make all these things. And what I did was, if the meeting is for 7, I'm telling her that this meeting is for 6:30, and our time is never correct.
Never.
Our time is never correct because I already adjusted our time, our clock, to
30 minutes behind.
I'm telling you. So I just said our clock 30 minutes behind. I hope she doesn't see this part.
You compromise.
So then, with time, she just started. There's been several occasions where she'll be ready before me. Now you are seeing this thing. So she was able to adjust and just like that. So love is compromising. She doesn't like eating spicy food. She doesn't like eating spicy food. But me, I love pepper. It has to be like.
So love now they make you chop food when you get pepper.
No, she now is eating pepper food. No, so she had to, just she met with me halfway.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So it's just compromising. Love is compromising. So it's not like you now change, or maybe you see an addict smoker. And you'll be like, you know what, I don't like how this person smokes or this thing, but love will make me remove this smoke from this person.
Never.
With the help of God, maybe you reduce, maybe if the person does 4, listen, before you now go remove it, just put only 1 there. Then later, the person will not find, but love is just compromising, When you learn to compromise, you have a middle ground where you guys meet. It's not like you're trying to drag the person to your own side. That's being selfish.
Wow.
And it's not like the person is also trying to drag you to, but you have a middle ground.
True.
Where you.
So how do you show love to someone you love? There are different kinds of love. Okay, you meet me in person. It's a general love. Like to the one you truly love. I'm talking about intimate love. How do you show that when you're intimate? How do you show them that you love them?
Now, different people, different love languages.
Yes.
So, for my wife now.
How do you differentiate it? Like from the regular love and the main love? Like the love of your life. How do you show them you love them?
So the love of my life now. There are different love languages. For my wife, her own love language is words of affirmation. Yes. So every morning, I text her every morning. Even if she's beside me, I text her every morning. It's like, you're just so beautiful.
Where she's sitting beside you.
And sometimes she'll be downstairs because she wakes up before me.
Oh.
Always. She always does wake up before me. So she'll be downstairs sometimes and I'll just be upstairs. I'll just say, the most beautiful woman on earth. Blah, 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 blah. And she'll just be downstairs. I've busted.
Ew.
So she loves words of affirmation.
Every day.
Yes. She prefers.
I'm sorry. Are you a Nigerian man? Nigerian men, you cannot say that every morning they will come and carry their phone and be writing baby girl, more love every day. They are very tired though. They will never have that time to do it.
Yeah, but when you understand that the person you're with, so that somebody will not go and do it for you. We need to be careful. We need to be careful in this age and time. You need to understand, because I had to figure out what's your love language. She prefers it to gift. If you like, buy her the whole gift in the world. But when she comes out of the room dressed in a full regalia and you don't give sweet compliments,
There's going to be trouble.
There's no gift.
And it must come from you first.
It must come from me first. It has to come from me. So words of affirmations. Yesterday I was going out for a recording. She was taking a nap. So I just wrote. What do you call it? I just dropped a note like, sweetheart, I just slept now. I know you're asleep. You just try to rest.
You're not a Nigerian man.
I just dropped it by the bed. you know. And when she called, she was just
Smiling. Even she would not be able to get
smile all through.
Oh.
I'm like, what happened, you know? So, but that's because how you know how to show love might actually not be how the person wants to be loved.
True. So you must understand your partner's love
language.
I hope the men that are watching this program will change.
They had better share this video.
Because I know Nigerian men, all of you are not, it's not like you people don't know how to love. Oh. Please don't quote me wrong. But you people are not consistent in, in your love language. So before we let you go, I'd like to ask you this question. Would you betray your wife?
Betray?
Yes.
For?
Betray your wife for $100 million. With the way you talk about her.
The $100 million would be for...
Say, but be sure to be very, very sure that even when you don't have any money at all, she'll stay beside you, she'll stand by you. So would you betray her for $100 million?
So talking from experience here, I've come to discover that the both of us are a force. There's nothing we cannot achieve together in a short time.
So like, take $100 million and leave your wife.
So $100 million would be too small. Because the both of us now, you know, get the thing we will not achieve. So that $100 million, you'll be like, I'm selling my birthright for a small...
But now change, Abby. Guy, now $100 billion. So.
Chicken change. That's like 70 something... What? I'll be 700 something. It's too small.
Oh my God, your wife she's the luckiest woman.
She's good. I think reversing it, I'm the luckiest man.
Thank you so much for your time. Before you go, we'd like to give you something on behalf of
I'm excited about it. I'm excited. Woo. This is beautiful.
Please accept this.
Life choice with Veeki Royce. Oh my God.
Thank you so much for coming around.
I really do happy.
It's an amazing session with you.
Same here.
I beg you now, we know Sabi love. Please hope you've learned one or two from Victor Thompson because hey, I'm sure, please watch your back. Ladies are looking for people like you. So thank you so much, guys, for watching and joining us on today's Life Choice with Veeki Royce. I hope you've learned one or two. Even me that heard today's gist, I have a different perception about love. If the man does not love me rightly, I will dump you. Oh my God, so thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe on all our platforms. And please, for sponsorship and advertisement, please call the number displayed on your screen. Till we meet again next time on another episode of Life Choice with Veeki Royce. Thank you and stay blessed.